All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and I just recently beat the new raid, the Vow of the Disciple, and streamer loot would have it that I actually got the collective obligation after my very first clear. This is the new exotic pulse rifle, and I'm going to demonstrate it a little bit here. And here we go. We got Umbral Sustenance as one of the perks. This weapon's magazine is automatically reloaded when you gain Devour, a Void, Overshield, or become invisible. So seemingly that would be like Devour to Warlocks, Void Overshield Titans, and Invisible to Hunters. However, with these new aspects, you can actually get Devour. If you go to iCore, you should go grab these bad boys, because right now I can get Devour, and I'm on my Hunter, and I'm going to demonstrate how badass this is. This build that I'm using right here is by no means some sort of optimal, crazy build. I'll come up with something like that later on. I just wanted to give you my first impressions of this new exotic pulse. And we got the intrinsic traits down here, Void Leech. This weapon leeches void debuffs when damaging targets that are suppressed, weakened, or volatile. And then what you can do after that, once charged, you hold R, you swap firing modes. In this mode, damage from this weapon applies the same void debuffs that were leeched. So basically, if you suppress an enemy, you can start shooting suppressing bullets. I believe the timer was like an 8-second timer. You can start shooting weakened bullets that will debuff people, or you can shoot volatile bullets. And so this is where things get pretty crazy with this pulse. For my build right here, made things pretty simple. I've got Echo of Instability. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds. So I'm going to throw my grenade, get volatile rounds procced. Picking up Orb of Power will get me Devour. And then defeating weakened targets with precision final blows will grant an Orb of Power. So getting a little bit of Orb action so I can get that Devour procced. Once I get Devour procced, I will be able to just indefinitely fire this weapon. So let's go ahead and come over here. First up, I'll make a little orb. Got an orb spawn there. Pick that up. I have a Devour. I got the volatile rounds. By picking that up, I should have gotten my Devour. Where did I pick? Oh, I have my super. Use this real quick. I got Devour procced. Now you can see every kill I get, the Devour timer keeps refreshing to 10. Yes. And we're absolutely melting through these ads here. Now I'll pull the Void Leech active by holding down R. And we'll apply the volatility to all of them. So it's actually debuffing them and applying that volatility. Let me get rid of these guys with a solar machine gun real quick. Get them out of the way. They're so obnoxious. Always messing up my videos and such. And just keep devouring, melting these ads. Throw a nade here. Get that debuff procced again. So I've got the volatile rounds again. Get this up here. Yes. I've got it procced once more. Where are you at? Oh, yes. Melting through enemies. There it is. That's going to be a pretty good little demonstration of the new exotic pulse rifle. You get it from defeating the final boss in the Vow of the Disciple. And best of luck to you out there to beat that. They did extend the contest by another 24 hours to give everyone a fair chance of getting that emblem. And this thing's pretty badass, not gonna lie. They just buffed pulse rifles by 10%, and they buffed primary ammo exotics, probably for the reason of making this thing one of the most insane ad clear weapons. So with the right build, this thing will be absolutely nuts. And my first impressions of this thing are I'm very impressed. So let's wrap. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.